just got my haircut. Now I'm just waiting on the order for my pizza. So in life, you have to choose the people that you listen to, okay? You really have to choose the people that you listen to, because it could really affect you and it could change you. So there are two ways of listening. Listening to understand and listening to be influenced. Okay, I learned these two things from my hairstylist, because we share knowledge and wisdom to each other. You know what, Christian, there are two ways of listening, because I told him something about about what I believe in, about what I believe about listening, and he categorized it, and I love how he categorized it. Shout out to Frank. Frank is my hairstylist, best hairstylist in the world. So yes, basically, you have to choose the people you listen to. If you want to get stronger physically, are you going to listen to someone who's strong or to someone who's weak? I'm pretty sure you want to listen to someone who's strong, right? Because they're strong. You want to get stronger? Listen to the strong person. If you want to be rich, listen to a rich person, right? You don't want to listen to someone who is not so rich, because they don't have the experience of being rich, they don't. But here is where listening to understand comes in. You can listen. You have to be open-minded to a lot of things, so it can open a lot of things in your brain. You can tap into a lot of ideologies and perspective of life, how people perceive things. Because if you're not going to listen to this person just because he's not a millionaire or just because he's weak, then you wouldn't understand his situation. Understanding and listening to understand is very powerful, because it allows you to gain a lot of knowledge and wisdom. You're able to understand where he's coming from. What you're able to reason why he's like that. Listening to be influenced is what you need in order to achieve your goal. So you want to be stronger, listen to the strong person. You want to be rich, listen to the millionaire. But I'm not saying you should ignore the other part. I'm not saying you should ignore the person who is weak. You have to acknowledge what they say, but just don't take it to the heart. Because I've had this argument with my mom, how she tells me, what, Christian, you need to be careful. You need to stop working out at night, because it could damage your vision. You're always in your computer and you work out, you wash your face, you take a shower. It could damage your eyesight. Like, okay. And she also mentions that we have a heritage of bad sight, how her grandma and her mother has this very bad eyesight. Like, okay, I'm not gonna try to plant that mindset into my mind, because if I plant that seed in my mind, it could manifest. Okay, anything that you put into your mind could manifest. So just listen to understand where she's coming from. She cares about me, of course, but I'm not gonna plant that in my mind. I'm not gonna plant that seed that, I might grow old and become blind, or I might have a bad sight. I'm not gonna put that. I have a Superman vision, okay? I have a laser sight vision. I could see through the walls. That's how powerful my eyesight is. And that's what I'm gonna put into my mind. That's what I'm gonna manifest, because anything that you put into your mind, you become. And if you truly believe it, you strongly believe it, it will manifest. So be careful of what you put into your mind. Listen to understand where people are coming from, and listen to be influenced to achieve your goals. Yeah, it's powerful, man. Thanks, Frank. Shout out to Frank for categorizing for giving me those two ways to how to categorize listening. Listen to understand and listen to be influenced. Very powerful. Don't take everything what people say to you to heart. Sometimes you just gotta listen, observe, learn. You don't really gotta take it in. But if you really want to achieve your goal, listen to people that have a strong influence. Like I said, if you want to listen to a strong person, you want to get stronger, listen to the strong one. But don't ignore the weak one. You can always learn. You can always learn something. Just be open-minded and life will be easy. Thank you.